This episode was brought to you by the Chiropractic Wellness Center. More about them later. What's up, youth? I'm Caleb, and I'm here in downtown Timmins at First Baptist Church. And I'm going to be talking to John about 180 Youth. So I'm here with the youth pastor, John. And what is exactly 180 Youth does for youth? I mean, youth is in the name.
Yeah, so 180 Youth is the name of our program, and our program is for, right now, it's for any youth grades 6 to 12. And so we organize events, and mainly those events happen during the school year, but they also happen throughout the summer as well in a slightly different capacity. What we do is we try to make a community where anybody can come and belong no matter who they are. And mainly it's for the youth that come from our church, but we've had those youth invite friends, and their friends invite friends. And so we actually have a really cool community of youth who come to 180 Youth who are from our community, and they don't necessarily have any church affiliation, and they don't come to our church, but they join our program during the week. And we have we've created a community where youth can come, they can belong, they can have fun. And we are a Christian youth group, so we also provide opportunities to grow in the Christian faith and in a relationship with God.
Okay.
If you come and your between grades 6 and 12, I'm going to send you home with a registration sheet saying, hey, can your mom and dad sign this? But honestly, that's the only kind of requirement we have to have. It's whoever you are, you're welcome, and we want you to feel like you can come here and you can belong. We do all kinds of stuff. So we always have games that we play, and those games vary from dodgeball to Nerf wars. Sometimes there's events that we do outside of our building here.
You just said two words I really like.
Yeah, dodgeball and Nerf wars. I mean, again, speaking the language of the people who come, right?
Right.
So, and we have a lot of fun doing that. We really do. And we also plan outside activities as well. Like we go tubing during the winter.
Tubing? At Mount Jameson there?
Yeah, tubing at Mount Jameson. We've gone for the last 3 winters, and we plan to keep coming. And we also do events like sliding in the winter, and we meet up at parks during the summer and hang out at parks and play games. So Man Tracker, things like that.
Ooh, I love Man Tracker. Ah, such a fun game.
Yes, Man Tracker and Capture the Flag. Yeah, things like that. So we have a lot of hangout time because we recognize that a lot of what people want when they come to the youth program is they just want to come and connect with their friends, and maybe they want to make some new friends. So often we'll just have time when people are joking, laughing around, hanging out. And I would say the last important ingredient of what we do is a typical youth event will have a moment in time where we'll sit down and I'll open the Bible and I'll share something from God's Word. And the way I present it is, this is something for you to consider, and consider it with an open heart and an open mind. And what you do with that is totally up to you. And my goal is always to provide something to encourage, to challenge wherever each person is at. And my desire is that people grow in their faith, that they have a faith in God. And if you don't have a faith in God, I would like to give you something that's really helpful and important to consider.
Okay, so even if you're not a Christian, it's just good values that are shared.
Exactly. Yeah. At the bare minimum, it's great values, and it can also be so much more than that. So we do have quite an extensive volunteer application process. So all volunteers have to fill out an application, which includes calling 3 different references that they give me, and we also interview them, and then they need to provide a clean criminal record check with a vulnerable sector search. And we also have in-house training for Plan to Protect, and here it's called the Prevention and Reporting of Child Abuse Policy. And so this is something that all of our volunteers are not only trained on before they start, but then we also do recurring training once every year. Something that is really important to us here at First Baptist Church is that for all of our kids and youth-related programs, the family is most important. And so we hold our volunteers who provide leadership to a really high standard, but we also involve the families, and in the sense that we say we are accountable to the families, but we also believe that the majority of the good teaching will happen inside of the family's home, and it's not all up to us. And so we work with parents, and we really hold up parents and what parents do. Parents have a hard job. They have a really hard job. And so we recognize that. You don't know how good something could be if you haven't tried it. And if you come once and you don't like it and you don't come back, hey, that's fair. But I would encourage you that it could be far better than what you think. And so you should definitely come give it a try. We would love to have you. And you never have to call me and tell me in advance that you're coming. You can literally just show up. And anybody who shows up and says, hey, I'm grades 8. Can I come join whatever you're doing today? I'll be like, absolutely. So, yeah, you don't know how good something is until you try it.
Okay.
Families, you are our first priority. And so we really, truly value the safety of our program as well as the growth aspect of our program. We want those who come to our program to grow in a positive way. And so for your knowledge sake, yes, know that we are a program that wants to work with you, wants to come alongside you as a family and alongside your child and encourage them where they're at. And as far as what you would tell your kids, you can tell them that, hey, this is a great group, and there's nothing to be concerned about with this group, and they do a lot of things and try to have a lot of fun, and they're always welcoming new people who are open to friendships. We are not angels here. There's nothing about us that makes us better than anybody else. This is a normal teenage youth group, and so you're going to have really good days, and then you might have some days where it's like, yeah, there's some things happening. What I always encourage youth with is this, that I'm always an open door, and what I do when issues come to my attention is I have one-on-one conversations. I don't call people out in front of groups because that's not helpful or wise. But I do go to people and have a conversation where I say, hey, remember that what we value here at Youth is we value a community that is safe and welcoming. And this thing that you said made this person feel not welcome, right? So I have those kinds of conversations, and I've had really good success with approaching it that way. And typically, it resolves the issue right there. And so, yeah, we're a normal group. There's going to be things that come up, but my hope is that if you come and experience this, you'll see that the way we deal with it is meant to be in a way that helps you if you feel that there's something that's happened that you didn't appreciate, and that also helps the person who maybe did that. It's summer right now, and our summer schedule is different in that we don't meet here at the church. So through the school year, September through the end of May, we meet here at the church on Thursday nights, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and you can count on it. That's where we faithfully meet.
Which church? Because there's multiple churches in Timmins.
Correct. Yeah, this is First Baptist Church on 2nd Ave. And so First Baptist Church here on 2nd Ave, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. On Thursday nights during the school year. This is where we are. Now, in the summertime, we try to make the most of the great weather that we have. And so we plan a summer schedule that has us meeting at different parks throughout the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So instead of being here from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., we meet at a park somewhere, and we announce it in advance. And we'll be there from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on Thursday night.
And it's different parks, so you get to, see the city, you could say.
Exactly. And I mean, getting back to youth games, right? We might have a competition to see which park has the best layout for Man Tracker, right? Ooh. Play Man Tracker at 4 different parks across town and see which one does it best. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing this summer. So if you want to get connected, one way that you can do that is you can go to our Facebook page, First Baptist 180. And it's a closed group, but you can submit a request to join. And if you say in the membership questions that you're a youth wanting to connect, I will bring you into the Facebook page, and you'll see our schedule of events that's uploaded there.
And if you're an adult wanting to connect for their youth, on behalf of their youth?
Yeah, same thing. You can go to our Facebook group page. It's for parents and for the youth who are in the program. First Baptist 180. We would love to have you come join us. If you're listening to this or watching this and you're between grades 6 and 12, just come and join the program. We would love to have you.
Okay. Thanks for having this conversation. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Caleb.
This episode was brought to you by the Chiropractic Wellness Center. Embrace change, find balance, and discover optimal health at the Chiropractic Wellness Center in downtown Timmins on Algonquin. So I really enjoyed talking with John. That was a special treat. And if you are interested in checking out 180 Youth, I highly recommend it. I've heard it's a lot of fun. If you're youth looking for what else is available in Timmins and South Porcupine, tune in. We have a bunch of episodes already and episodes coming out every Friday. If you're an organization serving the youth in Timmins and South Porcupine, contact us and maybe we can figure something out.